Welcome back to the channel. So I've been working on some songs that I want to put into an EP and release pretty soon. I'm going to be recording them here at home in this room. What I want to do is soundproof the room. The reason I want to soundproof the room is because I want a clean audio signal going into my DAW, my digital audio workstation. I use Logic Pro for that. And the reason I want a clean audio signal is because I don't want the sound of the room going onto the vocal and the guitar and then trying to clean that up later in Logic. So I think it's a lot better to try and get the cleanest sound I can possibly get from sound deadening the room. So I'm hoping that I can demonstrate that the sound deadening I bought actually works. What I'm going to do is do a test. So I'm going to sing and I'm also going to play the guitar, and I will do them separately. I will record into this Lyne microphone, and that's going into an Apogee Duet 3. Let's test it now on the onboard mic. I'm using a Rode Video Mic Pro on the camera. Let's play some guitar and see what that sounds like before I install the soundproofing on the walls. So now let's try the guitar using the Apogee Duet 3. And now if I sing into the microphone on the camera. The water is wide, I can cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. And now if I sing into the microphone, the Lyne microphone. The water is wide, I can cross over, and neither have. Now that we've done the sound test, let's have a look at the soundproofing and how we're going to install it, and then install it and then do the tests again and see if it's made any difference. Let's give that a go. This is the soundproofing panel that I will be using. I have them in both red and black. What I will do is line them up like that and have every second one red or black. When these first came, they came in a pack and they were vacuum packed. They were like that, so if you can see, they were all vacuum packed. And what I did to get them into shape was I got a hairdryer, turned on the hairdryer, that blows the hot air into the foam, and then the foam rises. As you can see there, it's flat, and some of them come even flatter than that. And then when you put the hairdryer on it, these will expand up. What I'll do now is I will show you how I'm going to stick them on the wall, and then later in this video I will show you how they rise and expand with the hairdryer. The way I will stick these panels onto the wall is I'm going to use these. That's what they look like. And then you tear them off individually, like so. The way you put on these command strips is the red side is the part that goes onto the back of the sound panel. So you take that off like that, and then what you do is you go to the center of that, the sound panel like that, and then stick it on like that. And then before you stick it on the wall, you peel off the back bit and then stick it onto the wall. So let's stick all these onto the wall, onto this wall here. I'm just going to do one wall, and the reason for that is I'm going to set up my microphones and I'm going to face that wall. So that way, when the reflections of your voice or your guitar hit the wall, that they won't bounce back and bounce back into the microphone, so then you're getting the sound of the room. So I'm hoping if I do it that way, it'll be sufficient enough for my purpose. I'm halfway there with the install of the soundproofing onto the wall. So the next thing I have to do is to expand these using a hairdryer. If you can see the edge of it here, you can actually see where it's flattened because they arrived in a flat pack, and the pyramids are flat. I need to go over that with a hairdryer and to blow the air into it. That will then expand the pyramids, and then it will increase in size, and that will just mean that it will work more effectively. Make sure to have your hairdryer on the hottest setting because it seems to work with hot air rather than cool air. Cool air doesn't seem to work. What I'm doing is I'm using 2 command strips on the back. So on either side I put a command strip, and then that keeps it secure. What I've noticed is when I use the 1 command strip, it doesn't seem to, some stay on, some don't. So I had like 4 fall off when I used 1 command strip. So what I'm going to do is use 2 command strips. That way you'll be certain that the panel will stay on. You won't have to worry about them slipping off the wall. And as you can see, that little bit here that's flipping out, what that is when you want to remove these panels, you get in behind the wall and you actually pull this down like that, and then that removes it without taking off any paint from the back of it. So it's specifically designed not to remove any paint. I now have all the acoustic foam panels stuck to the wall, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to install a carpet. So right now the floor is a solid wood floor. I'm going to install a carpet on this floor, and by putting a carpet on the floor, it'll give this room more soundproofing. So that will mean that I will have soundproofing on the wall, and I will also have soundproofing on the floor. So what I'll do is I'll lay this carpet, then once that's laid, I will record some guitar, record some vocal, and we will listen to the before and after to see if there's any difference. If you want to hear this more effectively, get yourself a really good pair of headphones and stick them on. That's how you'll really hear the difference from before and after. So let's get cracking. We'll put down the carpet and then record something. I'm now set up and I'm facing the wall with the acoustic foam panels on the wall, and I have the carpet now laid on the ground, and already I can hear there's a big difference, to my ears anyway, in the sound. So I can hear that the sound is a lot more deadened, and I've got the reflections of the room now reduced drastically by adding the carpet and the panels. So I think the best way to hear this is if you use a really good pair of headphones, and it might be only a slight difference, but it's a big difference when it comes to actually mixing it. It makes it a lot easier to have a clean vocal and a clean guitar sound to work with than to have a sound that has the reflections of the room and has added reverb. The reason I'm facing the wall with the acoustic foam panels is so that when I'm singing into the microphone that will be in front of me, that when the sound waves hit the wall, it's going to hit the acoustic foam panels, and then that will stop the sound waves bouncing back into the microphone and getting the reflection of the room. So that's why it's important to also put something on the floor, and if you can on the ceiling. But for now I'm just going with the back wall and the carpet on the floor. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play some guitar, and then I'm going to sing some, and you should be able to hear the difference. And if not, as I said, make sure to get a really good pair of headphones, put them on, and you will definitely hear the difference. Now I'm going to sing into the Video Mic Pro on top of the camera. The water is wide, I can't cross over, neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. And now if I sing into the microphone on the camera. The water is wide, I can't cross over, neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. So I've had to set up the camera this way because I want to face the acoustic foam panels when I'm singing into the Neumann microphone, which is then going into the Apogee Duet 3. The reason I'm comparing the onboard mic and the Neumann mic is just to give you a comparison of what it would be like if you were to record into a condenser microphone versus an onboard microphone. That just gives you an idea of the difference in sound quality. So what I'll do now is I will play some guitar into the Neumann microphone, and then when I'm finished that I will sing into the Neumann microphone. So let's give that a go and see if we can hear the difference. Now I'm going to sing into the Neumann TLM 103, and then we will see what it's like between the before and after. The water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. The water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither have. So now the next thing to do is to record my EP, and I'm going to try and record some of that process for you and stick it here on my YouTube channel so you can see how it turns out and see what the EP sounds like now that I have the acoustic foam panels in. If that's the type of content you like and you'd like to follow along, please do subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.